concepts. This operator is going to be help us in that context. So if you convert it into the bag of words, if you convert it into TF, IDF, or any other tokenization mechanisms you apply at the end, you will encounter with 1,000+, okay, 1,000+ corpus values. So how do you search? By using these indexes only. That's the reason we are just focusing more on these Python related concepts. Okay, so this is some interesting problem statement we are going to be showcasing. You can also play around with this. I will share these notes with you. So we have some, you can say, a list of the students, some of the marks we are showcased, the name corresponding to that, and also the whatever the grades they are showcasing with respect to each and every subject. So if you print the zeroth index, it's going to print, you know, right? How does it going to be works as multi-dimensional list? So let me take you this. So corresponding to this nested leaf, the indicating of the zero index, and this is a first indicating of the zero index, and also the corresponding to the row wise 3, 4, 5. So like that is going to be take consideration. Whenever you pass student marks is equal to 0, it's going to give as a value of this all the things. So yeah, so you can see you want to be search about the first element of the index value. So it's going to discuss about the whatever the first row what we had, okay, whatever the first row what we had corresponding to that list. And yeah, let's see this example. This is very interesting. So it will specify this is a first row. Under that we have the 0th column what we had. Go to the first row, and this 0th row, this is first row. Under this, what is the 0th column? Ankit, right? So we're going to be specified as Ankit according to that. Just play around with multi-dimensional list, and also the you want to be get this value. How do you get that? And what exactly the input you're going to be corresponding to give with respect to that? Yeah, so yeah, you want to be select the name of the students and marks in a subject B. So how do you select that? Who is going to be highest score in subject B? So I want to be returned by using the list. Okay, I want to return using by using this list. This is the 0th column, and this is the first column. I want to know about subject or who scored has the highest marks. So by using this column index, that is the one, right? I'm just passing to that by using the for loop, so that it's keep iterating whoever has in the highest score onto that. So let's take the name of the students. It contains the value of 0, right? 0th index we had. This is corresponding 0th index, so that we'll get the values of according to that. Then I'm just passing through the marks of the B. That means I'm just passing through the whatever the values we had. But these are the values with respect to the grades wise, right? Corresponding students. Then we are just passing the print what exactly the name and also the marks we had. You can also filter out, or you can also sort by using ascending order, descending order, so that you will get whoever the scored marks well enough. And yeah, so this is also similar concept, but you can use by using the filtering some of the names. Okay, you can just play around with this example. This is very interesting example, I can say. And data structure, another data structure is the tuple. The basic difference between the list and tuple is we cannot modify as a values in the tuple. It is completely homogeneous. You cannot be do any kind of the modification. If you do the modification, it will throw the errors, type errors. Yeah, so this is the basic difference. Also the circular brackets we are going to be showcased as a list. We are just showcasing as a this bracket side, squared brackets, and tuples where we use the circular brackets, sets we use for the flower brackets, dictionaries we can also use maybe you can say flower or circular brackets. So we'll go and see the dictionaries maybe. So the tuples, we're going to be just creating the tuples. This is the basic syntax. Okay, accessing tuples also be the same, whatever we learn as a list wise, and also the array concepts. Similarly, you want to be count, you just use the count, or you can also specify the length of the count with respect to the tuples. Yeah, so slicing, we already seen this, right? So we are just entered with the start and also the end point, so that we corresponding to get all the points with respect to that. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Tuples are immutable. We cannot change the values according to that by using the index values. So if you want to be changed, it will throw the type errors. It may not be having the assignment operator. You can use by using the list, but you cannot be using by using the tuple. The most of the time, what will happen, NLP applications more focused on the tuples wise, because most of the words are reserved already. Okay, you have total number of the corpus in your data set. So how do you handle with by using the list? It may not be possible to change every time, right? Tuples. So you can by default it make it as a tuple, and then you can modify according to whatever the values you want to be passed after word embeddings.